Hello, y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, Urban Legends and Music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I were founding members of the Toadies. And now we're podcasting.
Yay!
Talking some shit and stuff.
Shit and stuff. That should be the name of the podcast. Right? Why not?
I know, shit and stuff. So today we're going to talk some shit and stuff about Slipknot and Axl Rose.
God. Axl seems to always come up when you want to talk about shit stuff.
I know. So. And both of those, the band and the person, ruined some super kick-ass advertising campaigns.
Oh, man.
And we're going to talk about it a bit.
I know. I'm excited to hear about Slipknot and the restaurant.
Oh my God. Yes. So if you were going to be a spokesperson and shill for a product, what would you shill for?
I mean, Metamucil comes to mind. Because damn, I mean, I feel good after Metamucil, but for the sake of being a musician and a rocker, I would probably go with the C4 Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if I need that boost of energy, I look for the rainbow in liquid form.
I thought you were going to say Gibson.
Well, doesn't that show my age? Yeah. Oh God, if I could get some Gibsons every year,
can you imagine?
God, but see, I've got that one that I used back in the Toady days, and it's like a child to me.
Don't switch. Don't.
It's hard to, because I mean, yeah, I don't want to adopt. I just want to keep the one kid I have.
Biological baby.
Yeah, and that one biological baby would probably destroy all the other ones I adopt.
It's got teeth.
But yeah, that would be cool. How about you?
Man, I would pick Rickenbacker. I mean, like Pie in the Sky.
Of course.
They don't sponsor hardly anybody.
God.
But I would pick Rickenbacker. I did have a sponsorship with now I can't think of the name of the thing that I did.
Was it
GHS strings?
Oh, okay. Yeah. We use those all the time back then.
And I had Hartkey sponsorship.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. So they repaired my amps and stuff and replaced them. That was very nice on the road.
Yeah.
But if I was going to pick something, I'd pick something because I want to travel. Like maybe Virgin Airlines. Just because of the name too.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Lisa here for Virgin Airlines.
Yeah. And it's like, where's my ticket?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'd be sitting in first class with my feet up and drinking champagne.
Oh.
And looking like I do.
Yeah.
Which is not fancy. And I was like, Virgin Airlines, they let anyone in here.
Yeah. See, I'm going after an energy drink and you're going after something big. I thought too small, but
you did. So you need to pick like Hawaii. Like I'm sponsored by Hawaii.
Yeah.
And you can do the same same tagline. Hi, I'm Charles Mooney for Hawaiian Islands. They let anyone in here.
And see, I know. See, but the C4s are my life.
Right.
Although that dumpster juice is tasting real
good. My God. Yeah, I would do dumpster juice in a minute. That's my new go-to.
It's like C4 up dumpster juice.
Yep.
Brings me chill.
I like the dumpster juice. Check it out. So what do you got?
Oh, well, I got to handle Axl again.
Oh God! You know, so many people having to handle Axl.
I know the axle is always the thing that breaks. But I'm talking about Axl Rose. Surprise! Did a lawsuit.
Okay.
And he sued Guitar Hero.
Why?
Well, you remember Guitar Hero?
Oh yeah, Toadies were on it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Possum
Kingdom. I think I 5-starred it on my first try.
Well, you should.
Well, I know
you wrote it.
I know, because I even had the little whammy and all that stuff. I followed along, and it was like, oh hell, this is easy.
Right.
So yeah, there was that. Yeah, you ended up getting on there. I thought because that was after I had left. And it was I bought Guitar Hero and I'm like, what the fuck are the toadies doing on here?
I found out when I had the game and I was playing it because I don't pay attention to video games and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? And then I played the drums on it.
That
was fun.
Now that does sound cool. I really got into playing Guitar Hero and it got so bad. I started having tennis elbow. And what was even worse is rather than trying to give my tennis elbow time to recover, I ended up buying an armband.
So you could keep going?
Yeah, so I could keep going. So over there in the corner of the room was my guitar with the armband on the neck.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was all right there. So I'd have to strap it on.
You're smelling like Ben Gay.
And I was ready to rock.
Ben Gay on there, armband. Like, let's go.
rub the menthol on. Oh God, I got 5 stars coming. But on this one, it's interesting though, because I mean, Guitar Hero has been huge for the company that put it out. They've made millions.
It's not out still, is it?
No, it's gone. But I mean, I think some games still try to do some of the things like Guitar Hero did. But many artists throughout the life of Guitar Hero, because I think there have been quite a few different versions that came out, have sued them. A list of people, Gwen Stefani sued them. The Romantics did.
Wait, why did Gwen Stefani sue? She doesn't even play guitar.
Well, it was when she was with No Doubt, and they used the song, one or two of their songs, and she didn't like the way she was portrayed
as a whore.
Wait,
wait.
I think it was kind of that. Well, that's why she didn't like it.
Oh.
The Romantics have sued them. Adam Levine, Gibson Guitars has sued them, and Courtney Love did.
Oh, she sues everybody.
It was about the likeness of Kurt Cobain that came out in the last one that Guitar Hero did. So anyway, but we're back to Axl Rose. He's another one. So in 2011, he filed a $20 million lawsuit against Activision, the company, and Guitar Hero.
Okay.
And Axl sued the game for the inclusion of his former bandmate, Slash.
Slash is in the band.
And he plays guitar.
Right. It's a Guitar Hero game.
Yeah, it's not Vocal Hero.
Right.
It's, well, and he's not even a hero vocally. It was the 2007 game, and he sued them 4 years after the game had come out. And now why he sued them is Rose stated that Activision had convinced him to lend the song Welcome to the Jungle for them to use on the game. It was Guitar Hero 3 on the grounds that the game wouldn't feature Slash's likeness or the guitarist's follow-up group Velvet Revolver in any form or fashion.
He is a guitar player, Axl. Come on, man.
Now, what is so funny about this is because I guess Activision was like, sure, okay. Well, they ended up putting Slash on the cover of Guitar Hero 3. And then he was also a playable character in the game. And then
he should be.
And then on that version of Guitar Hero, 3 songs from Velvet Revolver were made available. It kind of makes me feel like some of the corporations, they just want to just see how far they can get away with it.
Right.
They're like, we make millions, maybe even billions on this game. If he sues us, we're going to put
They put their cross their fingers, put it behind their back, and like, sure, Mr. Rose.
Yeah, we won't put your guitar player on, but
so what would they do then? What would that game look like without Slash? So it would have Axel doing the thing, and while you're playing guitar,
it would have looked pathetic. I know. You'd have to push buttons for him to move.
And Axel looks cool. He wears the top hat. He just looks cool.
Oh,
period.
Slash.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, Slash.
Oh yeah.
Axel doesn't look as cool.
And do you remember us seeing Guns N' Roses open for the Cult?
Oh yeah.
And I guess that's when they behaved well because they were the opening act.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, they were. And I remember Slash because we were right in front of Slash with his top hat. But I think Appetite had just come out. It wasn't big from MTV yet.
No one had heard of them.
So I didn't even know who they were. But I remember Axel was wearing a Sid Vicious shirt.
He was.
That's the one thing I remember. And I was thinking, cool.
And that is why I write fart on my guitar strap to this day.
Yeah.
Is because who's the other guitar player in Guns N' Roses? I can't even remember his name.
Izzy Stradlin?
Izzy had fart written on his guitar strap. Remember?
Right.
And I looked at that and I was like, me too, buddy. That's awesome. I laughed my ass off the whole show. And that's my little tip of the hat to Izzy. And I wrote fart.
Oh, that's
still
cool.
Still to this day, have fart on my strap.
I remember that now.
Yep.
Boy, look at you bringing back the memories.
All right.
I'll sponsor you.
We'll do it.
Because you bring back memories.
Fart.
Now, part of the thing I was wondering too is like, why the hell is Axel so pissed at Slash?
Right.
And this kind of also brought up a Jackalope tale, possibly, because Slash announced in '96 that he was leaving Guns N' Roses. And many reports have surfaced as to why he left. And Axel has even called him like a cancer to the band. He claims Slash and Duff, the bass player, did damage to his ability to write because during the Use Your Illusion tour, they would tell Axel, you're an idiot, you're a loser. So Axel didn't write for years.
Ooh.
He felt hindered for a very long time. But then there's also another rumor. It was because of Michael Jackson.
What?
Because Axl Rose was supposedly molested at a young age during his younger days. And Slash was offered to do music with Michael Jackson.
Right.
And Axl did not want him to do it because Axl was thinking that all of the talk about Michael Jackson and the kids was legit.
Right.
So he was like, don't you dare go with Michael Jackson because of what I've experienced and what I think he's done. So talk about having an interesting little twist to why they broke up.
Either one of those are kind of, I almost want to side with Axl.
Yeah, I mean, if that is the case,
I mean,
but I don't see them going around and calling him an idiot and a loser,
no.
and then Axl just being like, ugh.
But maybe if he was being a dick, they're like, dude,
I mean, Axl's bit people,
right? He's been kind of
fought people, jumped in the crowds. You mean to tell me someone calls you a loser and an idiot, you're gonna just lose your writing ability?
Right. I mean, maybe he's more fragile than we think.
Yeah, maybe. But after all this, in 2013, a judge ruled against Axl's lawsuit, all for the reason that he had waited too long to file them. 4 years.
I agree.
I mean, you would think when Axl's shopping in the video game store and he sees Slash on the cover of Guitar Hero 3, he would have immediately been like,
right.
But no, he waited too long. So don't wait too long, kids. If you want to take action, do it now.
Do it.
Yep. But that was the whole story about them.
Wow.
No.
All right. Well, I have an interesting one.
You really do. I'm excited about this one.
This occurred in 2006.
Yeah.
And Burger King created a very brilliant Jackalope tale. They made a whole band with a website, music, a 4-song EP, a tour.
What? An EP?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
SoundCloud account where you can download the music, everything. And this was a fake band.
Wow.
But they did everything they could to make it look like a real band.
Yeah.
And the band's name was Cock Rock. COQROQ, which I think is
my
awesome.
God, Burger King, hell yes.
Yeah. So they recorded the 4-song LP, planned a huge US tour.
What?
And the only thing that stopped them from doing the US tour was the singer was a Canadian and he had a drug charge and he couldn't get a visa to come over to tour.
No.
So to me, this is just so incredible. So here's where it starts getting weird. So the new product that they
weirder than Cock Rock,
right? Weirder than Cock Rock.
Okay.
So the product that Cock Rock was sponsoring, was the new chicken fries.
Holy hell!
Yeah, and it was
Cock and chicken fries.
Right?
Oh,
so get
genius.
Get it? So it's just so funny. It's like the anti-nugget. It's a fry.
Yeah.
So, but the real problem started when Slipknot saw the advertisements, and this band Cock Rock had masks that were kind of representative of Slipknot, but it was chickens. So if you can imagine Slipknot, the edginess of Slipknot masks.
Oh my God.
With chicken, like the
nails driven out of them.
And like, the dread things, the little things.
Oh my God. Yes. The lead singer.
But it's a fucking chicken.
Oh.
And it's got the cone and the beak and it's chickens.
That's
so
genius.
Cock Rock are wearing chicken masks, which I think is fucking awesome.
Oh my God. We need Cock Rock shirts.
I know. I so want a Cock Rock shirt so much with like taste the fries or the anti-nugget or something. I don't know. We need to make
taste the nugget.
We need to make a t-shirt company happen because we have so many t-shirt ideas.
Many. Yes.
So I think the masks were hilarious.
Oh God.
Slipknot did not. They were definitely influenced by Slipknot.
Yeah.
And Slipknot, instead of going with it, they were like, we're suing. We're suing.
Cops.
You're making fun of us and your chicken masks. Come on.
God.
So
say another instance where probably the corporation was like, let's make them look like Slipknot, but let's just see how far we can go with it.
But they were legit making a band though, too.
No, it's right.
Legit.
But it was the likeness issue.
It was the likeness. And Slipknot did not think that it was a compliment. They thought that
sure as hell is a compliment.
I know, right? So anyway, they sued Burger King, and Burger King countersued.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Burger King said, well, you guys copied Mushroom Head. You guys copied Mudvayne. You guys copied Guar.
Ooh.
Why aren't those bands suing you? Because you guys are copycats. So that was Burger King's stance, and I thought it was gangsta.
That is good.
Right? So, there's all these bands and that were doing this, and they didn't sue each other.
They threw down that whopper.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it was a good point.
Sticks.
I know. I think it was a good point.
Yeah.
So the two sides fought to a stalemate, and both sides ended up dropping their suits.
Really?
They did.
Hey.
So it's like both parties won. Burger King launched one of their most successful products.
Yeah.
The chicken fries.
Yeah.
And Slipknot quit playing so much. Actually, that was us that won. Right? Well, no, Slipknot just kept Slipknotting around. They continued to play.
Yeah.
But one of the really cool things that happened out of this is later, Slipknot came to the table with Burger King and they started working with Burger King.
What?
Shilling Burger King.
See, they realize there's opportunity
right.
here.
I think they could have made something better of this.
Yeah.
And gone with it. Kind of like the Beavis and Butthead when they talked shit about you. those who accepted it and were happy with it and thought it was awesome and realized the pub you get with it, went with it. I mean, to me, it was just publicity, and you would have been all right.
Unless you're Grim Reaper. Yeah.
Unless you're Grim Reaper or Winger.
Yeah, I can't do it like you do.
Anyway,
Oh,
I think that's such a weird, interesting story
that's amazing.
that they made a whole freaking band that was like a Slipknot crazy band. And you can still to this day download that music and listen to that music.
Oh, so the music is kind of Slipknot.
Oh, definitely Slipknot-ish.
Say that a 3-way.
Yeah. So it's definitely Slipknot-y.
That's our band. We're gonna name them Slipknotty. That'll be great.
But can you imagine if like they did Ronald McDonald instead? Like they did McDonald's? That would be super kick-ass. You have like Scary Grimace.
The
Hamburglar.
the metal band that does the McDonald's outfits.
Yes. What's the name of that
Hamburglar and all that?
Yes. What's the name of that band?
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, but I know them.
They're freaking awesome too. They're really good musicians.
Oh God.
Anyway, that makes me want to shill for the McMuffin. I think that would be pretty fun.
I think I'm on
like
that.
A Toadie's McMuffin.
Oh crap! Yes.
Right.
I know. I'm trying to think of what else there could be.
If there was a Toadie's McMuffin and they had like frog legs instead of the ham, it would be the most disgusting thing ever and amazing.
And it would sell.
Right.
Just because it's a Toadie product.
Yes. Well, probably not.
No.
No one would want that shit.
I'd have to buy them to keep it going.
I just like saying McMuffin.
Oh, that is.
If you put mech in front of anything like muck, whatever, McFarts.
Makes it Irish.
Right.
Yeah. The McMooney.
The McFarts. Top of the day to you. That's not a really good Irish accent.
You went leprechaun.
No, it was so bad.
McLeprechaun.
Anyway, that's the story.
That's good.
Way to go, Slipknot.
Way to go, Burger King.
Right. I think Burger King came out in the end.
That's cool. I haven't heard of
King, Burger King,
like
Burger King, Burger King.
Makes me want some chicken fries.
Oh, man.
Do they still have them?
Yes.
Oh, hell
yeah. Very successful. Why can I not say successful? It's a very successful product.
It's successful.
I want some, though. We should get some.
I know. We really should.
Maybe they'd
dip them in blood.
Jackalope fries.
Metal. Yeah.
Jackalope fries would be delicious.
Ooh. I love the thought of that.
Jackalopes taste like chicken.
They'd have to be curly.
Jackalope curly fries.
Spiced up curly jackalope fries.
Delicious.
Just like pubes. Curly.
Oh God. Shit. You know, you made
I want an order of pubes.
It's our biggest seller.
Right.
It's very
with the ring
full.
Yeah.
Oh, the pube tacos. They have the little mini ones. No one's gonna be laughing at this but us.
No, it's us. It's our cherry tomato moment.
Oh shit! What's that sound?
Oh,
fucking.
Is that a? Oh, I was hoping it was a pube taco.
Pube taco at the door? No, it's a kazoo. They sound alike.
They really do when they get fried up.
Oh fuck!
All right, so
welcome to the Lone Star Salute.
Yeah,
Lone Star Salutes, where we talk about 1-star reviews of anything music, including pube tacos, which, by the way, should have gotten a 5-star.
A 5-star, no kidding. Don't give it any. Pube tacos a 1-star.
You know what's good for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, so talking about music and 1-stars. Oh god. I've got one.
What do you have?
I didn't want to just go the easy route of an Axl album.
Okay.
So I found a review of Appetite for Destruction.
A 1-star review
A
of that?
1-star review of Appetite. I
don't know how
know.
you could find that.
Well, Fred Smith found a way to make it a 1-star. The title of his review, totally unoriginal, stinks to high heaven. He goes on to say, Fred does, I got this album due to its reputation as being the greatest metal album of all time, yada, yada. But I was sorely disappointed. This CD stinks. It is plain to anyone's ears with that Guns N' Roses is just a huge ripoff of Creed.
What?
Hang on.
Wait.
Hang on. Welcome to the Jungle is a third-rate What If, I guess a song by Creed. Sweet Child of Mine is a poor man's With Arms Wide Open. And the list goes on and on. That hack Axl Rose is such a Scott Strapp wannabe. It's not even funny.
What the fuck?
All of Slash's solos are straight out of Mark Tremonti's songbook. Anyone who says this CD is good doesn't know a thing about rock and roll.
Oh, shit.
I'm telling you.
Pot, meet
Creed.
the kettle.
Oh, I mean, he is Creed.
Okay, when did Appetite for Destruction come out?
1987.
Okay, when did Creed come out?
It came out later, didn't
Way
it?
later. Way fucking later.
Oh my God, that's
Because
so true. I
Creed
didn't even
came
think
out
about
on
that.
Grass Records, remember?
Oh,
The Toadies' first record label. And they went on Grass Records. They
That's-
came to Grass Records because the Toadies were on Grass Records. And it was after the Toadies. Come on, man.
That is hilarious.
Creed wasn't even
He has it all
around.
backwards.
So he got that album late. And he's like,
yeah,
well, this is so
This is so
derivative of a band
Creed.
that ripped this off. So you can, oh God.
Oh Lord, I
What's
know.
his name again?
His name is Fred Smith.
Fred Smith is a turd.
I love him saying Axl Rose is a Scott Strapp wannabe.
Jesus Christ.
So he wants to live under a bridge, and yeah.
I rarely disagree with this wholeheartedly with a review, but Mr. Smith, if that's his real name,
yeah,
can suck balls in hell.
Oh yeah.
What an idiot.
And you know what? Actually, when I started learning guitar, I bought the Guns N' Roses Appetite songbook. And from that songbook, I came up with a part in Away.
Which part?
The da 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 da. It's that break.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was trying to come up with a lead, and I really wasn't that good on leads. And so I was looking all through the book, and I saw this one little section where they did a lift on their finger on that. And I was like, that might actually work. So I found the key, and then I did the da 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 da. And I remember Todd, I did it at the next practice when we were doing Away, and he was like, my God, that sounds good. And then he started doing the da 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 da. So
yeah,
you owe me,
Fred.
I came up with some of the songs,
man. Fred.
But anyway,
Mr.
I digress
Smith
from
sucks.
my pubic taco.
Well, I have a Slipknot
yes,
review, and it's from their self-titled album. And this person who is anonymous, the title of this review is called Juggalo Metal for those who are too scared to admit that they're down with the clown.
Okay.
And they go on to say, where do I begin? Slipknot is everything wrong with metal. They make Nickelback look like Iron Maiden in comparison. 9 amateur musicians from Iowa who became juggalos during their teenage years and decided to start their own juggalo band. Yet they wanted to make more money, so instead of signing with Psychopathic Records, they traded in their face paint for stupid masks that they ripped off from the movie Scream. Corey Taylor is an emo pop vocalist trying way too hard to sound like hardcore metal. The guitarist can't write a decent solo to save their lives. Maybe they should have gotten the songbook. Right?
Yeah, they
Learned
should
that
have.
little lift off. The machine gun drums.
Lift off.
The machine gun drums and the chainsaw riffs were ripped off from Machine Head, who ripped off Pantera, but then they were butchered to the max. Also ripped off and butchered is Korn's unique sound that was actually good.
Yeah.
So this is so funny. So still they have a modern rock, quote, modern rock fashion for white trash kids from the suburbs who hang out in malls and hot topics and that are too embarrassed to admit that they're juggalos for fear of getting shaken down for lunch money in high school. The good news for fans is that they're a sorry excuse for a band other than being a juggalo is still their sorry excuse for being a band other than a juggalo is still far worse than being a Slipknot maggot, but maggots still fail at life. Sorry, this is written really bad.
Oh,
with
you had
no
to
punctuation and stuff.
decipher a lot.
Right. So juggalos.
Oh my
We didn't even mention juggalos in the ripoffs.
No.
The face paint. I know they don't have masks, but
No. I'm still stunned we said Nickelback and Creed in the same episode.
I know, right?
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah,
That's bad. That's
Right.
bad. Oh, that funk sound.
I'm loving it.
Oh, it's a happy ending.
Which reminds you of the Puby Taco.
No. That's in my brain. That's another t-shirt. We're going to have our t-shirt printer busy.
Yeah, it's going to be super, super busy.
Oh my God.
I mean, is it us? Are we the t-shirt printers?
We might
should
have
be.
to be.
I have a Sharpie.
I've got paper.
Let's make a do our
we'll
design.
Just tape paper to the shirt.
I are graphic artist.
We do good color.
So today we learned don't sell yourself short unless you're Slipknot or Axl Rose.
Yeah.
And then you should just sell away.
Yeah.
So you and I were doing it.
They've done sold.
Yep. So
Yep.
today's stories have been well documented by the
Mhm.
participating parties.
Yeah.
So
Would that be us?
that's us.
Okay. Yeah.
So these aren't Jackalope tales. These are for reals.
Yeah. They really did happen, as insane as they sound.
Right.
I mean,
You can look at the court documents.
Yeah.
There were suits.
It takes a few weeks to get them, but
Yeah, but not too long. And then you can read and find out Axel's real address and his real name. It's
Ooh.
probably unredacted.
I think it's W Axel. I think. But yeah, so definitely look into the stuff. I mean,
Right.
we just report stuff.
We just read shit that we find on the internet.
Right.
Right. So anyway, thank you for listening to us read shit that we found on the internet.
Yeah.
And follow the links to our show notes and to everything that you can find everywhere you can find us on the socials.
Oh, definitely. Like, subscribe, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. I mean, they're even listening to us in Germany and some
Holy
other countries.
cow.
There have been 7 countries that have listened to us. So not many in
Emphasis on cunt.
Germany.
Emphasis on cunt. I'm just kidding. There's lots of countries.
Oh, yeah. 7 countries. Yeah.
And join
But-
us next time
Yeah.
as we question, is it real?
Or is that thing a jackalope tail?
Yes.
Bam. Teamwork makes the
Woo!
dream work. That was stupid.
Wonder Twin powers. Bing.
Bing.
I don't know.
Form of a shit.
Something.
Yeah.
I can't even think of what we're forming.
Form of a pubic
Podcast.
taco.
A pubic taco podcast.
Yes.
Join us next time as it's
Brought to
all
you by-
pubic tacos all the
Brought-
time.
Brought to you by Pubic Taco Corp.
So gross. So gross. Oh Lord. Oh, that was a long hair you pulled out.
I know.
It was-
And they got to watch it on YouTube to
Have
know
some
what just
grooming
happened.
issues.
You know, I was born in the 60s.
Oh,
Grooming.
that's a mean bush you got going on over there.
I'm flossing.
That's the Supreme Taco. Supreme Taco. Oh, Lord.
Okay. A bag of tacos.
Pubic Taco Supreme. No one else will find it funny but us.
Take
That's
a
what's
bag of
Supreme. Oh, God. This episode is brought to you by Undetermined, the podcast. Friends don't let friends talk about shit alone. Join John, Matt, and special guests as they discuss all of the things that matter and some that don't. It's a fun and insightful romp through music, politics, and life with a kitchen table intimacy. Catch Undetermined, the podcast on all streaming services today.